What's up, guys? It's your girl, Nora. Look below. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I'm telling you, you do not want to miss out. Y'all, I'm back again. And yes, I sound congested. I am getting over a cold. And yeah, I've been dealing with a lot. So, I apologize for missing last week because I know I'm supposed to drop an episode last week, but technical difficulties. Let's just put it that way. Technical difficulties. But it's all good. We're good. Because I'm back again. Anyway. Okay. So the topic is, what's stopping you from dating your best friend? I told y'all it's going to be a wild little topic because you probably like, what are you talking about? Okay, so y'all already know how when people say that, oh, it's good to, start a relationship off of being friends and then moving it up, right? Moving it into a, I don't know, romantic relationship. So, I mean, let's keep it real. That's kind of hard to do. Yeah, like this day and age, it's hard to do that because we are so invested in sexual relations. Like, it's really hard to do that. So, I'm not gonna lie. In a way, if you start off with being a friendship and actually moving it possibly up to a romantic relationship, I'm not gonna lie, it's like a dream come true. This is my opinion, this is not facts, but it's like a dream come true. And so I'm gonna basically let y'all know the pros and the cons of this, and then I'm gonna let you guys know my hypothesis of what I feel like people could possibly be scared to take it this way, or scared to go this route, cuz yeah, it has its, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know the pros and the cons of this. So the pros that I felt like that I feel like comes from this is, of course, the person knows you. He or she knows you. You don't have to, go on a first date, get all nervous, go on a date that was awful, go on dates that could possibly be amazing, but then you find out they only want one thing. We all know what that is. It scratches all that out. It's like you can X that out, X that and erase it, because you don't really got to go through all that because you know who this person is. You guys, depending on however long y'all knew each other, this is the person that you call your best friend, or this person's always there for you. They may not necessarily have that title, but they are always there for you. And then, I'm not saying that this goes with every situationship like this. I'm not saying that because, hey, a best friend can truly be just a best friend and that's it. I'm not even attracted to this person. I'm not even, I don't even see me and him or me and her this way. So this doesn't pertain to you. It doesn't pertain to you. But if you just a slight bit, had a moment, okay, where it crossed your mind, could I be with this person? And then you think about it. And then you be like, nah, I'm not. Let me not. Because, you're scared to even cross that boundary because it's just you're not trying to lose what you got with the person. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to scare the person out either. Maybe they don't feel that way. And maybe you just don't really want to, awaken the liveliness of the awkward moment. The awkward moment of, the expressions of having that conversation if the other person doesn't feel the same way about you. So I get that. So that's That's actually a new con. I'm over here just talking it out. I actually didn't even write that down. But anyway, back to the pros, because I haven't gotten to the cons yet. So another pro is you don't have to prove yourself. Like, of course you don't have to prove yourself to anybody, FYI, but you don't have to prove that, you know, oh, I'm loyal, I'm trustworthy, I'm honest, you know, all the little main things that of course we all look for in a partner. You know, like, you don't have to prove that within conversation, because that person knows you. Like I said, they know you, you know, from the back of their hand. Like, they know you. You don't have to worry about stuff like that. So also another pro is that hopefully there hasn't been, you know, a barrier that's been crossed within sexual relations. So, like, being best friends and say y'all have already been there, you know, sexually, that could possibly cause problems, because it's like, you know, problems in the field of mentally sorting feelings out, because you got to make sure that it's not sexually related. Like, you got to make sure that the feelings aren't sexually associated with, you know, like, you got to know that how you're feeling about this person is true. Like, it's true. Like, I truly do like this person, or I truly do love this person. But when you have already crossed that sexual barrier, then, I mean, that means you have to question, are my feelings real, or is it because I fucked her or fucked him a couple of weeks ago? You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta sort that stuff out. And then that's what, you know, that's why people say sex complicates a lot of things, because it does. You can literally fall in love with the person, but you gotta understand, did you fall in love with the person, or did you fall in love with, you know, with the person because y'all had sex? I've done that before. I've done that. I'm gonna be honest. I've done that. Fell in love with the person, confessed and said I loved them, but I don't mind cutting this person off. If I don't mind, if I don't mind, of course this is off topic, if I don't mind cutting you off, I didn't fall in love with you. So, I mean, I feel bad, but like, that's why I always, like, before I profess that and say I love you, like, I really do. I think for me, I have to do a whole sit down with myself, like a whole, okay, now think about it. Do you truly love this person? Because it's not, those three words can really make or break that person. You don't want that to happen, and I don't like hurting people. I do have a heart. I may be mean on the outside, but I have a heart. But, like, I'm a whole sweetheart. So it's just like, I don't know. But anyway, besides that, let's go ahead and move to the cons, because anyway, that was a whole little, yeah. So the cons, I feel like they know everything about you, like I said before, to where you can't hide anything from this person now. You can't put up a facade. You can't, you know, fake something, you know, act like you're this and you're not even that. You're really this, because that person knows you. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna call you out on your bullshit. That's what they're gonna do. Call you out on your BS. Like, and then they're gonna come real direct with it. Like, knock you off your feet to where you'll be like, whoa. I can't even do the same things I would do if I'm talking to a stranger. We're gonna get into that too. But if I can't do this, you can't do the certain, you know, playing the games and stuff like that. Certain games you can't really play, like, because you're not dating a stranger. Or you're not dating someone that you are getting to know. You know, because you already know this person. This person already knows you. So this person, he or she knows you from, like I said, they know how you're going to react. They know, how your face changes. They know how you're going to present a certain, I don't know, conversation. They know you were probably nervous when you presented that conversation. Like, they probably already know that, okay, it's about to be awkward at the end of this. Like, they already know you. So it honestly, it gets you out your comfort zone. You're no longer in your comfort zone. The comfort zone with dating someone you don't know is that I can control what you know or what you don't know. And I like that. I do, because I get to control what you know and what you don't know. So if I don't want you to know, I don't really want you to know half this story, but you can know this part of the story, I can do that. And there's no wrong about it, because it's like, I don't know you. So I don't know if I'm going to I don't know if I'm going to share everything to you. Like, I get to control that. You don't. So, see what I'm saying? You're out your comfort zone when it comes to your best friend or the friend you've known for years. They may not even have that title, as the best friend. But, they may have been there for so long in your life that you just know that they're never leave. They're not going to leave my life. That's all I'm saying. So, what's so crazy is that even with the best friend or the friend or whatnot that you've known for so long, you can't even hold back either. Can't hold back. Can't fake anything. You can't bullshit. You can't play games. You can't hold back. Can't do a lot of things that you would probably do if you're dating a stranger, or if you're dating someone that, you're trying to get to know. Just saying. So, my hypothesis, this is not facts, this is my opinion. All this is my opinion, really. Now, if you agree, great. If you don't, okay, that's great too. But I wonder if the reason why we don't want to take this route is because it's uncomfortable, and we don't really want to risk losing what the foundation of the relationship. We don't want to lose that. The friendship that you've developed with the person, you don't want to lose that. So I wonder if that kind of intimidates us, and we kind of just shy away from this whole process, even though it's a process that it's the best. It is the best. It's the best risk-taking relationship type of, strategy. It's the best. It's really risky. It's really risky. Because I think one fear that could possibly arise is that you don't want to lose. First off, you don't want to lose that person. You don't want to lose what you have with that person that's already established. Of course, and then sometimes people don't know how to bounce back. Some people can. And so this is none of your worries if you know, like, oh, I can bounce back, right? Me, it's very, very hard for me to bounce back. Very hard. Like, if I feel like I can't bounce back to just being friends, I exit. I just disappear. Vamonos, like I'm gone. I'm out, like, cause it's like I don't know how to act with just being friends. And then it's like, if sexual barriers have already been crossed, say like I'm pursuing somebody and sexual barriers have already been, crossed or whatnot, like, it's hard for me to bounce back from that. Especially if it was good. It's hard for me to cross. It's hard for me to go back. So it's like I have to just ghost you. I'm sorry. that's just how I am. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's right. But that's just how I handle things. And that could possibly be a red flag for me. We're going to get with that. Could possibly be a topic, red flags for me. Or what's toxic. But yeah, like I bounce. I can't go back. So, I mean, with the best friend thing, like going from that what's established and building from that, like I said, like I'm not gonna lie, it's a fairy tale. Like, it's actually an amazing thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Of course, I've said all the cons and stuff like that, and what could possibly, what fears and, risk factors that could take place within this transition. But I promise you're going to feel like you're in a fantasy. Because you don't have to go through all of the different processes besides the new ones of actually getting into a relationship with the person. Like, yeah, into a romantic relationship. Let me specify. Into a romantic relationship with the person. You don't have to go through those. You don't have to go through those processes. Like, it's more of like, it's really just kind of continuing what you and the person already built. It's possibly nothing really different than maybe, I don't know, like actually going out on a date, actually talking about topics that maybe y'all have never really expressed, before, or like how you feel about certain things, like, you just never know. Like, and so the question is, would you date your best friend? Some food for thought. So think about it, you guys. Some people may not be in this situation, but look, if you already had that thought crossed your mind and you thought about it and you're just like, would I date him? Would I date her? And then, give it a couple of seconds, maybe a minute. And then it's like, nah, I couldn't do it. But you say it with a smile, and you passively aggressively just kind of like, that could never be, or whatever. And just, if that thought crossed your mind, hey, I dare you to pursue it. Like, take the risk. You only live once. You only live once. YOLO. I'm about to steal Drake's word. But anyway, yeah, that's some, food for thought, you guys. Think it over. And I just wanted to, like, address, just talk about it, because it's like, I see why people say that this is the best process to go through with finding the one. So say this is really for all the people who are trying to find the one, who have had trouble, maybe, and say, like, you don't know, like, where to, maybe you should just assess the friends that you have, like, maybe there is one person you might have clicked with, but you clicked with them on a certain level, you know what I'm saying, like, and you thought about it, and then you're just like, nah, like, that's our friend, so, you just kind of shrugged it off and just kept going. I'm not gonna lie, that could be the one. That person could be the one. But you guys, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Catch me on the next episode. And of course, if you guys have any episode ideas or topic ideas, let me know. Follow me at NORAANDRIEL. That's my IG page. And Nora's Narrative also has an IG page, NORAS_NARRATIVE narrative. You already know. Yeah, Nora's_narrative. But you guys, I will catch y'all later, and bye.